Hello everyone, my name is Becca and welcome to Yellow Cat Studios. This is an exciting video. I'm going to be making a Lolita dress. If you don't know what Lolita is, I will pop up a few example photos. It's a Japanese fashion trend. A lot of it focuses on very cutesy pastel colors, cupcake shaped skirts, and things like that. I'm going to be making a Lolita dress for the Cheshire Cat. So it's going to be less pastel, but it's going to be more of a gothic Lolita style. I've been wanting to do this cosplay for a long time, so I'm very excited to get started. I bought a pattern and it's the first time I'm using a proper sewing pattern in a very long time, so wish me luck. But it's going to be fun. I hope it turns out how I'm envisioning it. I used the line drawings from the pattern to color in how I wanted the dress to end up looking, so I will show you that now. For this dress, I'm using the Simplicity pattern, and I'm doing a dark gray overdress with black lace and a black ribbon and a teal contrast piece. And for the ruffle skirt, I'm doing a lighter gray with the same teal alternating. And I'm not doing the blouse this time around. If I were, I was going to do it in the same light gray as the skirt. I'm also going to be making some accessories and fixing up a wig that I bought off of Amazon. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun and I'm very excited, and I hope you are too. My pieces are all cut out. These are the pieces for the bodice. And over here, this is the dress skirt part, and then the underskirt part. Have all of the ruffles in the different colors, and I'm going to be starting with the skirt. So let's start that. Now the underskirt is finished, it's looking very cute, so now it is time to move on to the overdress. The underskirt and dress are completely finished, so now it is time to move on to some finishing touches. So now I'm going to show you how to make some really simple wrist cuffs. So I drew up a little pattern for myself here. But basically what I've done is this length is the size of my wrist, and I've cut it on fold so that my fabric is doubled. And this length from these two solid lines here is 3 inches. So I'm going to have 2 inches on my hand and 2 inches on my arm, above and below the elastic. And then I just added some seam allowance. So what I'm going to do first is hem both sides of this fabric. And then after that, this is the elastic I cut to the size of my wrist, and I'm going to stretch and sew it along this fabric so that it gathers. And after that, I will sew the ends together with right sides together so that the raw edges are on the inside. And then I'm just going to add some bows for detail. You could also add lace or chain or anything you'd like to add, but I'm just adding some simple bows. Okay, so originally I was going to sew the elastic from start to finish, but because I didn't have a grip on the elastic at the beginning, it just came right out of the sewing machine. So what I ended up doing was sewing from the middle of the elastic to one end and going back to the middle and sewing it to the other end. I also use a seam ripper to pull the bottom thread through to the inside so that I can tie off my stitch, because you don't backstitch with a zigzag stitch. Now it's time to fix up this wig. So I want to give it some straight across bangs. So I'm just putting the wig on and hoping I don't mess it up. Most of this clip is me fiddling with the hair and wondering how people with long hair do it. I think this cosplay came together so well, and I'm super happy with how it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and remember, we're all mad here.